So today's question is majority elements. So in this question, what we have to do, we have given an array nums. So from that nums, it is an integer type array, and from that what we have to return is an element that is appearing more than floor value of n by 2 times, where n is the length of that nums array. And in this question, it is given that the majority element, whatever element is majority element, is surely present in that nums array. It means that there will be one element, always one element present in the nums array, which will which frequency will be greater than n by 2 times. So its first approach is using hash map. So using hash map, what we can do, first iterate through the loop and initiate a hash map int comma int. And for that, for like every unique element in the nums array, increment the frequency, and then again iterate through the map and check if the second element, that is called the frequency of that particular element, is greater than n by 2, then return the first iterator to first element of that element, return that element, else it will return -1. But it will not return -1 as the answer is always present in the nums array. But it is taking o n log n time and o n space because we are using a hash map. Now there's a follow-up question, like we have to do it in o n time and in o1 space. So what we'll do? So here an special algorithm comes, Moore's voting algorithm. So what this algorithm says that we have to take a count variable that initiates to 0 and a candidate variable that initiates to nothing in the starting. Then start iterating through the loop. Start iterating through the nums array. If the count variable is double equal to 0, then initiate the element to that index value of the array and count is equal to 1. If count is not equal to 0 and the present element index, the ith element of that array at which position we are standing, is equal to the candidate, then increase the count variable. Else, if the given index element, ith element, is not equal to the candidate, then decrement the count variable. At the end, what is the element we are finding out will be the answer, but we have to check it. So then start iterate through the nums array again and check whether that element that we have found in the first iteration as an answer is whose is the frequency is greater than n by 2. If its frequency is greater than n by 2, then we can easily return that that candidate as an answer. Sorry, I have used element word, but that is candidate only. So return that candidate in the end, or else we have to return the -1. But here will always return candidate because the question is always present that the majority element is always present, that always appears in the nums array. So yeah, that's the question.